Hard to believe that this tree is 5,000 years old, but it is, give or take 1,000 or two either way. It looks beautiful anyway, gnarly and ancient. And here's another, bigger one. There's a fair bit of rot on the outside, but I want to see whether there's anything usable inside. Hi, Darren. It's a tiny bit spooky to be the first to see something so old and so perfect. There's just so much history in this tree.
Yeah. Very tight green.
How do we know it's ancient? Because it came out of our bog field. The digger found the 2 oak trees buried deep inside. They grew here before the climate changed and before the first farmers cut down all the oak forests. They've been pickled in the bog ever since. This looks like a grassy paddock, but really it's a big pond that's almost filled in. The vegetation, like this sphagnum moss, doesn't rot when it dies. It just sinks down and gets pickled in the acidic water. And eventually, over hundreds of years, peat is formed. We had 3 ponds dug out when we came here, not because we want to remove the bog, just to create more habitat. Now different species have a home, and we still have all the bogland species. I'm going to try slicing some pieces off the log. First of all, I changed the blade so that the teeth don't get clogged in the small-toothed hacksaw blade. There's so much rot in it, perhaps it's too far gone for anything. But then there is strength too in some places. This is what I'm hoping to see, rich dark colour and plenty of grain and figuring. But perhaps this slice was just too thin. I cut a few more thicker slices. They're something like black walnut or ebony in colour, but they'll need to be dried out to oil and finish properly.
Oh Tim, that's the oak, is it?
That's the oak, yeah. It's going to be nice, I think, when it's finished.
Yeah, still very damp.
Yeah, it's been out in the rain and in the bog for 5,000 years.
5,000 years. Oh yeah, smells ancient.
No, because I was eating.
I'm thinking jewellery of some kind. Pendants, earrings with silver fittings. What do you think?
It's only fair.
Now, if only I had some sort of CNC machine for the carving.